I needed the film Midnight Sky to be great. This review's on the movie Midnight Sky. I'm the angry guy. I'm going to tell you like it is. Director for the film Midnight Sky was George Clooney. Enough said. The cast in the film Midnight Sky was George Clooney as Augustine, a man that discovered a life-saving planet. Felicity Jones as Sully, the captain of spaceship Ether. David Oella as Adewale, the father of Sully's baby girl. And Colin Springall as Iris. The film was about a deadly virus killing hundreds of thousands in a few months, encompassing the Earth. The head of the Health and Human Services put out an email reading to push and expose infants, kids, and teens to the virus to reach herd immunity. But before a vaccine came out, the world passed its tipping point, and now the entire Earth will be lost. Many years before the epidemic started, a lonely scientist, Augustine George Clooney, stationed in the Arctic Circle, found another planet that could sustain life just like Earth, and the world acted on that information, thank goodness. Just before the horrendous virus started on Earth, a spaceship Ether took off, but after the epidemic started to spread to all corners of the Earth, the spacecraft Ether lost contact with NASA and everyone else. Now Augustine, many years older and dying of cancer, races to a powerful antenna through vicious weather to reach and stop Sully, Felicity Jones, the captain of the spaceship Ether, and her fellow astronauts from returning to Earth. Now a global catastrophe. Oh man, where do I start? The CGI was crap. Can I tell you something? If you have an above average movie with a good direction and acting and a decent storyline, you must have awesome CGI that actually looks real and doesn't take you out of the film. Plus, a person needs an absolutely perfect song to fit seamlessly with the emotion of the entire film. Then the movie will be elevated to greatness. The time spent on the spacecraft Ether was too long. Everyone has health issues. There's no way in hell chemodialysis George Clooney would be making that trip. If he did fall into the frigid water, he would have died in seconds, man. Digging in the snow for shelter, most likely frost bit his ass and some other vital organs. Before I get too maudlin, I think Mitchell, Kyle Chandler, loved Sully, Felicity Jones. Plus, I don't think Sully and Ottawa, David Oella, loved each other because he didn't kiss her before going upstairs and she seemed not to mind. Come on, she's carrying his child. After doing my search and finishing my review, I realized what was going on, who was who, and where everyone's location was during the film. Only George Clooney could pull off $1 million movie shoot in La Palma, Canary Islands, in Spain, and get paid over $1 million for doing so. Out of an alphabetic score, I give the film Midnight Sky C+. The plus is for George Clooney. Would I recommend this film? Yes, because you're probably sick and tired of watching your old CDs, the TV shows Killer Siblings, Wrecks on Winter Roads, ER, Buried in the Backyard, and Life in Bahamas.